You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Good day, sir.
Good day to you, coming off a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
And to regroup, get some things done. Holy moly, Rocky. Who's having birthdays today? I was always a fan of Peter Sellers.
Oh, me too.
Probably most famous for the Pink Panther
Pink
movies.
Panther.
My favorite scene of all of them is, does your dog bite? And then he gets mauled by the dog. I thought you said your dog does not bite. And the guy says, that is not my dog.
Yeah,
That was hilarious.
Joke. One of my all-time favorite singers, Patsy Cline.
Okay.
Absolutely phenomenal
Amazing voice.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if she were able to record today with the technology we have. Even back then, singing in a soup can, she did an amazing job.
Oh, yeah. Ever I hear Walking After Midnight or Crazy. And some stuff written actually by Willie Nelson way back in the 60s. And another young lady who can belt it out pretty good, Pink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's 41 today. She gets it
She's
done.
only 41?
She's 41 today.
Holy cow.
Oh.
I would have guessed
I thought
her
she was
a little
older than us.
Yeah, me too.
And here you go.
She's done very well for herself now.
So, she was not born 41 years ago, and her parents said, let's name her Pink. Nope. They went with Alicia Beth Moore.
Okay.
Alicia Beth Moore is
she
Pink's
chose
actual
Pink.
name.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like Pink.
Apparently.
I like the other one, too.
What's going on. A lot of stuff in the big screen and TV as far as historically speaking was 1960. And I know you guys are big fans of a recent TV series having to do with this. 1960, Alfred Hitchcock's movie Psycho is released nationwide, scaring the bejesus out of everybody.
We just finished Bates Motel on Netflix.
It's fantastic.
It was. But unless you want to get stuck watching something for the next month, don't
start it.
And I was the perfect demographic this day in 1966. Never missed an episode. Star Trek premieres on NBC.
Okay.
Is that the very
you were
first?
A Trekkie, huh?
Very first one.
First one, okay. And the amazing thing is, after that, William Shatner was living in his van for a while.
Well, the series didn't run long.
I know, yeah.
But it was just kind of neat of something real different.
So far ahead of its time. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so it was kind of fun. And in 1994, the 11th annual MTV Video Music Awards, back when there was actually music videos on MTV. And the reason the world tuned in, it was kind of a big deal. Aerosmith won big back in 94. But we totally tuned in for the show's opening featuring newlyweds Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley.
Oh, I remember that.
I forgot that's where that was.
Kind of weird.
So
kinda
bizarre.
Awkward.
That was the most awkward kiss up until Al Gore kissed his wife on stage.
Yeah, or Joe Biden sucked his wife's fingers.
Yeah.
That's right. He's not making that up.
There's
sadly.
some awkward moments. So, yeah, believe it or not, that was 1994. So I know now, you know now, we all know. Let's just plow through this thing.
We will indeed. Coming up in a bit, for those of you who missed the big announcement yesterday.
Oh, this is huge. I haven't been able to I've had to get
Can't
a
eat it,
hotel
can't
room. I
sleep.
got paparazzi around my house.
The thing that's really cool is the number of people who've responded in just the most awesome way.
Oh, it's insane. Phone calls and messages and it's been
great. So
awesome. Thank you.
We have
everybody.
a video of the announcement on our Facebook page if you don't want to wait. Or listen later this morning. We're going to have it again. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
I'm a bonus.
If you take Viagra or Cialis, call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Call 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. Again, that's 800-214-7977.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Hey there, small little snappy salute of you, Ranger Dan, Ranger in hat here. Lars, you're looking good. New shirt.
Yeah.
Too bad they didn't have one in your size. Heidi!
Ranger Dan.
Heidi, as usual, you're looking great and all, but you know what would really look awesome on you? Me!
Whoa! There's no beating around the bush there.
Hey, you know.
Calm down, Tiger.
I'm kind of happy to announce it. Ranger Dan comedy album has now reached double platinum.
Has it really?
Sales through the roof. You know, you can get your copy from the Ranger Dan website. Just click on the Chucklin' Duck there and get your very own copy of Ranger Dan Quacks You Up. Just $29.95 plus $12.95. Shipping and handling allow 37 to 53 weeks for delivery. And people who want to hear a little more of that album, well, I'm more than happy to oblige, because it seems like every time I do a little piece from that fateful night, doing a 2 for Tuesday at Cheetah's Non-Peanut Bar in Sisseton, South Dakota, sales tend to go through the roof. So here's another little taste of Ranger Dan Quacks You Up. A priest, rabbi, and a minister decide to see who's best at their jobs. So they decide to each go into the woods, find a bear, and see if they can convert that bear.
Oh, okay.
We get together later that night, and the priest begins with, you know, when I found my bear, I read to him from the catechism, sprinkled him with a little holy water, and proud to announce next week is that bear's first communion.
Nice.
Okay.
And the minister pipes in and goes, yep, found my bear down by a stream. I preached God's holy word. That bear was so mesmerized, he let me baptize him.
Oh.
Well, the rabbi comes in on crutches, got a bandage around his head, broken leg, arm busted up, neck brace, and he goes, hey, I got to tell you what. Looking back, maybe I shouldn't have started with the circumcision. Well, clergyman bear humor for you from Ranger Dan Quacks. Yeah, well, that's all the time we have today, little radio rangers. If you're not sure what circumcision means, ask your mom. This is Ranger Dan. Out, say it with me.
Yes, sir. Nobody wants to buy car insurance. It's not a fun thing to think about, but it's something you need if you want to drive your car. So even if you don't want to buy insurance, you probably have to get it from someone. So why not buy it from InsuranceChicken.com? Okay, I'll admit, our website name is dumb. InsuranceChicken.com. Yeah, our marketing department is not that great. But our selection of insurance options is amazing. See if we can save you money each month on our dumb website, InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com. Time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris. It's brought to you by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water.
What do we have for today?
Oh, it's interesting. We were talking off air that I had picked up supplies yesterday for the first time this year to do a batch of chili.
Oh, yeah.
And the only reason I mentioned that is Heidi had mentioned chili to her. We should do a batch of chili because all of a sudden it's 30 below.
Yeah, so. I don't know what happened. We went from on Sunday, it was so hot, we had to close the windows and crank up the air. And then it was even still too hot because Heidi was like, am I having hot flashes or is it hot in here?
Well, there's snow blowing in through the Rockies and everything else already.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden yesterday it was like cold.
Yeah, so I tripped over a little story here about foods, just top 10 foods in the great state of South Dakota.
Yeah.
Because things vary by region and what's popular and what isn't. I thought this was
Chislik
kind of interesting.
On that list?
It is on that. In fact, you would think South Dakota Chislik would be number one.
You'd think so.
It is not.
You know, they don't have it in any other state that I know of.
Like I said, I had never heard of it until I moved here.
I had never heard of it.
When I travel, I asked.
Didn't know what it was. Just didn't know.
I've been trying to spread the gospel of Chislik all over the great nation, but
yeah, there's a couple items that are just kind of indigenous here. Let's see. Pheasant ranks at number 9.
Okay.
There's popularity, and this
good stuff.
Put together by people who I have no idea, but they must know better than
somebody
me.
who had a typewriter.
Chili's at number 2 with cinnamon rolls.
Oh, yeah.
That's the key we were talking about. And that again,
that surprises me that it's a South Dakota. It was an Iowa thing, so I didn't know it was also.
It's kind of a Midwest thing.
I'm a Twin Cities kid, and normally chili was served with cornbread.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it does vary. Chislik, by the way, is
it depends on the prison, really, I think.
Number 3. It is really good prison food when you think about it. It's cheap. It's plentiful. You can put anything in it you want.
Yeah.
Chislik's at number 3.
Okay.
This was interesting. At number 4, cookies and cream ice cream.
Oh, okay, really?
And apparently that was developed originally, according to what I read, at SDSU, South Dakota State University.
They've got good ice cream.
Okay.
So there you go. Gabubu bread. Is that ringing a bell with anybody?
Never heard of that at all.
It's a skillet type of bread. Made with yeah.
Anybody got a good recipe? Reach out. We want to try that.
Kolaches.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Pastry, generally fruit filled, that kind of thing, which really isn't that far cry from a Kuchen, or is it? Kuchen.
Similar.
It's a German pastry. In fact, Kuchen literally means cake.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Okay.
I thought it meant kitchen.
No, bison's at number 1, by the way.
Really?
Anything bison.
I love bison.
You know what? I do too. And
I love it.
You don't find bison on the menu much.
And it's really lean.
And anyone traveling through, a lot of tourists, that kind of thing, they look for that kind of thing. Because, again, it's something that's kind of, you know, indigenous to Dakota. You should probably ask for your blue jeans free, by the way. If you're going to order that up. And this is kind of going off course here, but at number 10, popular foods is pickle beer in South Dakota.
Yuck.
So now I've heard of olive beer.
Pour beer, pickle. You can put anything in a beer.
Yeah.
Pickles, I get it. But
red beer with olives, yes. Pickle beer.
I tried it. I didn't
Not
care
for you?
for it. Mm-mm.
Imagine it depends on the pickle.
And the beer.
But you get your food group, get your alcohol, and hey, stay hammered, South Dakota. Whatever. See, I just thought I'd share that. I thought it was semi-interesting.
Very interesting.
It's very interesting. Well, thank you for that. We'll talk to you again in a bit for a little entertainment news. How's that sound?
Sweet.
All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. We've got some good news coming up next.
The old way of living with diabetes is a pain. The new way is with a continuous glucose monitor. You simply apply a discreet, easy-to-use sensor on your body. If you test your blood sugar at least 4 times per day and inject insulin at least 3 times per day, or use an insulin pump and have private insurance or Medicare, you might be eligible for a CGM with little or no cost to you. Call now and say goodbye to finger pricks.
800-659-7805. That's 800-659-7805.
Time now for our bright spot of news, brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. And today our bright spot of news shines on the Health Connect Fair, which is sneaking up here before you know it. It is coming up next weekend, believe it or not, the 19th of September. I've got Joe Penning joining me right now from Southeast Tech. Joe, how are you doing?
I am great today.
Now, with Southeast, you guys have been a part of this in the past as well, right?
Correct. We did, last year was our first year helping out, and the students had such a great experience. We thought we'd do it again. It's such a wonderful fair to set up for anyone who's interested in their health or wants some ideas on what to do. So I thought it would be a good thing for the students to get involved with.
I think it's really, really neat. And this year more than ever, I think people are thinking health because of everything that's going on in the world. And I know there was a big concern, people going, okay, are they going to do this event? Are they not going to do this? All of the social distancing things, everything that we can possibly do to make sure people are safe, all of those precautions are being taken. But we would love to have people come out and join us. When they get to the Health Connect Fair, what will Southeast Tech be doing this year?
Well, to begin with, some of my students will be helping with temperature taking when they come to the door. A few of them are interested in going through the questionnaires. And then they also will be sitting out at booths that are throughout the event. So we'll be taking part in blood pressures. We're going to be doing some hands-on CPR, showing people how to do it, sun screening, sunscreen, sun safety, just numerous things that we have that the students will be sitting at and helping people, answering any questions they have about certain diabetes or their heart or any of that, any of the booths that they're sitting at.
That is fantastic. We're excited to have you guys there and all of the different things that you brought to the table last year and you're bringing back again this year. Now, for people listening that maybe are not familiar with the different programs you offer at Southeast Tech that have to do with these fields, what are some of the things that people are going to school there to learn right now?
Okay. Well, my program is medical assisting. So medical assistants work in healthcare clinics. So they're the people that usually bring you back, get your vitals, assist the doctor. We also have phlebotomy with drawing blood, LPN, RN, ultrasound. We have cath lab. That's just in our health building. And then, of course, we have all the numerous ones for auto, vet tech, dental, assisting, farm tech. So there's lots of programs out there that can take care of anyone.
And if you'd like to get the information, I see the website southeasttech.edu, and that's a place to go. Or we'd love to have you stop by the Health Connect Fair and ask questions while you're there. Again, Joe, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today, and thank you for bringing the big team of people to come out and make this event an amazing event. We appreciate it a bunch.
Great. Thank you very much for having me.
Again, Joe Penning with Southeast Tech, and that's one of the many. And when I say one of the many, you're actually going to be more like 5 or 6 different booths. So it's like 5 or 6 of the many vendors that you're going to see at Health Connect Fair. It's coming up next Saturday, September 19th. It is free for all ages, including a free lunch for the first 500 people who join us. Free door prizes, free flu shots for people over the age of 18. No copay required on that. It's all happening from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. next Saturday, September 19th at the Sanford Pentagon. All of the details at healthconnectsd.org. Thanks for listening to today's Bright Spot of News, brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls.
If you take Viagra or Cialis, call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Call 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. Again, that's 800-214-7977.
And it's time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Because celebrities are fabulous. It's important to note that any celebrity who maybe has been slipping by the wayside anymore suddenly comes down with the Chinese virus. Mm-hmm. Just to get a little press. Ooh, I'm not feeling well.
Oh, I've noticed a lot of that.
Oh, you haven't been in a movie in 4 years? Yes, but I'm ill. Oh. That's beside the point. You know, a day probably doesn't go by where I don't ask myself, what the heck is Pamela Anderson up to?
Oh, yes. Every day.
Last we talked about Pamela Anderson, she had married producer-director John Peters. That lasted 12 days.
Yeah, not even exaggerating.
Wow.
They were married for 12 days. Now she's serious and dating and hooked up with her security guard, Dan Hayhurst.
Okay.
Who I do not know. Source tells this reporter via People magazine that the couple have been together for a while. According to my source through People magazine, quote, she's very happy. They've been together through this entire pandemic. She's super happy. In fact, he's been helping her fix up her house.
Nice.
Okay.
That's cool.
Hope this pans out.
That's super.
Anybody want to place a wager on whether it will?
Anderson previously married to Tommy Lee, who's a lunatic. Married 2 times, actually.
She and Tommy Lee were married twice?
They got married twice. Then she married and divorced Kid Rock back in 2006.
Oh, that's right.
And she married and divorced producer Rick Solomon twice, 2007 and in 2013.
Yeah.
And married John Peters, lasted 12 days.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Doesn't have the greatest track record.
That's too bad. That's unfortunate.
It is. I hope she finds happiness, though. I really do.
No, she just, like the original Taylor Swift.
Yeah. But she didn't sing no songs about it.
No, I think it's just the wrong guys. They don't understand her.
Yeah, it's probably what it is.
I can probably get through to her if she'd call. But
all right. Well, we'll put that out there and see what happens.
Pammy, give me a shout. We'll talk.
Danny, thank you for stopping in, my friend.
Did you just call me Danny?
I think I did.
It's
I don't
Daniel.
know why. Daniel.
Wow.
Dan, Heidi. But I wanted to make sure I let people know I had. I don't know. I don't even know where that came from.
Wow, are you channeling my mom?
I don't think so. Have I ever called you Danny?
No. That's why I'm kind of sitting here going,
I don't know where it came from either.
Super uncomfortable for all of us.
It is.
If I wouldn't have been petting the top of his head when I said it, it would have been a little less awkward. But sorry about that, too.
Holy cow.
We are way too comfortable together in here. We need a bigger studio with plexiglass between us. So I do want to make sure I let folks know. For those of you who missed the major announcement yesterday.
This was huge.
We were going to. It's already out there. It's
We're shattering groundbreaking. It's
a
real change maker. It's a change maker.
But for those of you who missed it, because yesterday was Labor Day, and I had people. This is like Thursday of last week. People were going, "Why are you making this big announcement on Labor Day?" I was like,
we didn't realize it was Labor Day.
It's us. We had it all planned out, and then somebody went, "Well, you know, it's Labor Day," and we went, "And
we meant to do that." And I also have somebody calling me on the 11th anniversary too. They said, "You guys launched in 2010, right?" I said, "Yeah." And they said, "What year is it now?" I said, "It's 2020." That's
Whoops.
10 years.
You know, and this is why when I get back to our research department, there's going to be some people pink slipped.
This is a close enough production is what we're calling this. So
you have to keep in mind, we spent literally minutes
planning this
together.
whole thing.
So
for those of you who think we fly by the seat of our pants, you're wrong. We don't even have pants. But we do have the fun announcement that was announced yesterday coming up right after this. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water.
If you have a credit card, our friends at BetterCreditCards.com would like to make sure it's the best credit card for you. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and then see what you get for points and perks. Then go to BetterCreditCards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you save money by getting a better credit card. Even if you don't have a credit card right now, you can check it out too at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com. Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. The equities markets went on a wild ride to end last week on Friday. The broad market S&P 500, led by the tech sector, shed more than 3%, only to bounce back by the close of Friday. The move is a sign that the market is still susceptible to bearishness, but that bulls are in control. In the technical sense, Friday's price action created a very large hammer doji, which is often considered a sign that selling is over. The non-farm payroll reports may have played a part in Friday's action. The report showed 1.4 million new jobs were created in August, as the economic rebound continues to roll forward. Unemployment fell more than 1% and is now at the lowest level since the pandemic struck. This week, the market faces a holiday-shortened week, but no less important, with important reads on consumer and producer-level inflation. You can get the inside track with Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at MarketBeatMinute.com.